Front of the ankle, relax. Back of the ankle, relax. Front of the knee, relax. Back of the knee, relax. Feel your belly rise and fall away and towards yourself. Chest nice and soft, arms nice and heavy. Abandon all the way towards the floor. Relax, relax, relax. The performance starts from now with your eyes closed. Observe your heartbeat. Feel your chest rise and fall away and towards yourself. Feel your shoulder nice and heavy. Feel the space, front of the neck, back of the neck. Feel the space between your forehead, eyelids relaxed, cheek nice and soft. Open your jaw away from one another. Tongue resting inside your jaw, jaw dropping away towards the floor. Together, and with your eye closed, we imagine your soul, your spirit rise up from your physical body. We move, perform, be yourself, together. Inhale, exhale. Raise your hand, drop your hand. In physical or imagination, raise your hand, drop your hand. Raise your hand, drop your hand. Raise your hand, drop your hand. Wiggle your toes. Toes. Big toes. Second toes. Heels. Wiggle your heels. Feel like yourself washing your feet in the water of the sea. Gentle waves pushing front and back. Like a little dance, you're dancing. Very minimal, but you're dancing without exerting the energy. Dancing, dancing. Dancing, dancing. In your chest, with a marble, small marble, rolling around your chest. A marble rolling onto your collarbone, left and right, small but sturdy. And again, this is a dance performance in your imagination. You might want to move or you might not. The dance is in your mind. Marble, shift left to right, going into your right. Forearms, rolling very slowly, gently. Marbles in your Right hand. Do you want to grab? Maybe? You grab your marble with your fingers. Roll the marble in your hand. Dancing, marble dancing. Dancing. Your hand is dancing. Dancing, dancing, marble dancing. Drop the marble. Take a few deep breaths. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Shake it out. Stretch. Interlock your fingers above your hand. Stretch. And drop everything down. Stretch. Interlock your hands. Dancing. Dancing together. Relax down. Drop your hand. Stretch, interlock your hand, stretch to the left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, That's good. How about we do something more dancing? Yes, you are a dancer. Or not? Yes, you are. Look at the knees. Sway, left, right, front, back, left, right, front, back, left, right, front, back, right, left, right, front, back, front, back, front, back, left, right. Wait. Stop. Look. Who's that? Oh, that was nothing. Look. There's people in the room. Some people are laying on the beanbags with hands raised up above the beanbags. Some people are leaning onto a pillow. Some pillows are red. Some pillows are blue. Look! There's a yoga mat rolling underneath some people's knees. Look! Some people are laying onto the ground. Oh, but I forgot. You can't see. Look! People are lying on the ground, resting. Or is it dancing? Dancing. 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 Dance. 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 Well, that's interesting. Dance in your mind. Some people are holding their arms. Some people are raising the hands on the floor. Some people are holding their hands above their head. Some people are stretching. Some people are open up their legs. But you don't need to do it. Let me tell you, this is a dance, a performance. Some people are rolling, shifting left to right. Some people are bending all the way to the floor. Some people are so comfortable. Some people are wiggling their toes. Some people are rolling to the left. Some people are so still. So still. So exhale. So slow. Are you resisting? Are you fighting? Are you indulging? Be yourself. This is a performance. We're dancing together. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your heels. And the baby. There's a baby in the room. She's standing now at the mirror. Nearby, the mirror in front. She ran across. She ran to the back of the room. There's no mirror. I love you, she said. And you can continue to breathe. That's the performance. Inhale, exhale, performance. Inhale, exhale, performance. Inhale, exhale.
That's a baby. That's a baby.
Thank you so much, everybody. You can open your eyes now. Thank you for the performance. Thank you so much, everyone. It's a very spontaneous idea for this performance. The inspiration is from last 2 weeks where I met actors / dancers. His name is Toffee, and I've been always in a very privileged person. I can move. I have all the accessible to all the stuff I need. I dance. I can hear, understand so well. But when I met Toffee, I've learned a new way that he navigate his life and not trying to be Toffee, but trying to bring up the experience of me talking to him out. Meaning, when I met him, I know that my role at that point is I need to be assisting him. Means literally I am his eyes. So I did learn a lot like interpreting skills for interpreters. I'm not professional in it. I'm just like pick up, and I find it's very interesting. So imagine yourself, he asked me, what is Singapore's like? And you started to, that's hard to explain. Of course, you can explain, in 1960s, etc. But that's not what he wants. I suddenly need to describe a pictures, and it's way more complicated than what I think. And my Thai is very bad now, I feel. Yeah. But other than that, about like learning the skills, I also learned how to communicate with him while he's conducting a workshops, like what is the atmosphere now is like, what is actually happening in the room. There's like a factual part, which is, let's say like the baby just walked past us holding a grape juice in her right hand and walked towards the door. That's the factual part. There's also a more subjective part where he asked me what was the atmosphere in the room is like, so that he can take that information that I perceive to change or transform the room. So I think that part was very interesting. I get to describe things that I think very deeply about each process and how to verbalize it out, and it was very creative for me lah. So that's what the inspiration come about. So yeah. That's all from me.
Anybody would like to share how you felt was it very urgent, or do you feel like peeing when you were listening to her?
You can pee. You can go
Anybody?
toilet. It's okay,
Yeah. Perhaps on the floor.
Just an observation. I didn't realize how cold the room was until I closed my eyes. until I touch the floor,
Floor.
my whole back, right?
Sorry, ideally I actually want everyone to have a blanket, but then it's not
Yeah.
very like
Yeah, but that shaped the experience for me because I was
cold.
my
cold
movement were
experience.
always like trying to keep warm. I was like,
Legit.
warm from my glutes to warm my hands.
So also just a part of that is also my background. I do a lot of yoga practices, and part of the beginning part of the yoga practice, there's always this part that I practice called the relaxation technique. And the relaxation technique is to bring back the focus to yourself in like 10 minutes. And I think when I talk to Toffee, we talk a lot about how he says that I could have do yoga for blind people, and I'm like, huh, how? But I mean, of course, I went to YouTube and study about it. Fine. Then we talk about how accessible movement or improvisation or even yoga can be. You know, so maybe this is like part of the initial practice, how like to conduct like a yoga for like blindness or performance for blind people. You know, so but this part is borrowed from a yoga practice lah. The yoga sleeps is between the resting but awakening part. Yeah.
You want to also talk about the film you saw last night?
The film that I saw last night. Which film? The aliens one?
No. The blind lady.
The blind lady.
Yeah, because you say it's partly inspired by certain things you've been seeing in this week as well.
Yeah, I think these 2 weeks has been very awakening for me. Yeah, especially because I met Toffee, I learned like of course it's not easy, I know, but now that you're part of we're not a caretaker, but you're assisting, facilitating. You need to really be helpful. I think one thing that I learned with him is like when, let's say, you were nodding, right? Regina, just now you were nodding. And if to ask Toffee to understand how you are doing, I might need to even hold his head and gently move him so that he understands. Whatever gesture it is either one person need to be doing the gesture, Toffee touch this gesture, or I'm holding him, manipulating him, and then hold a gesture. So there's so many ways to understand movement and things around. And I mean, the film last night is about, at the end, I mean, boil down is about communication, because I don't know, it's a bit random. Last night we watched a film where the elderly partner, one of them is blind and one of them is deaf. So how do we bridge this communication gap in? Yeah. Okay.
Anybody else here
Anybody
would like
else?
to raise a hand and perhaps
You like dancing in your dream?
you like? Yeah. I pass that.
Thank you. Thanks. Same. I felt very cold too, but I think it's so clear when you take one sense out, then you sense other things more clearly, and it also felt louder. So somehow the sound was very, very much present. Also the reverb added to this sense of. So I was cold and shivering from the reverb, I was vibrating from the reverb also in some ways. So somehow that added dimensionality to my kinesthetic experience, even if I was choosing to not move. And it's like I have seen, perhaps many of you have too, been to performances that were created for visually impaired audience members. And the last one, like I have actually not been to a dance performance for visually impaired performers where they were speaking, actually. So somehow, I don't know why, but somehow this is like actually a new experience for me. Generally, when I go to see something like that, it's a lot more tactile. So the sounds from the materials around me or the performers like brushing around me, like that's usually, but like listening to you describe how you have to offer the sensory information to toffee with your own hands. Adds like a level of dimensionality that makes it feel like if you develop this, there's a lot more layers that can go. Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe take the mic. Yes, take it. No. All right, thank you. Okay. Think anyone else wanna have any comment or any questions? Chris.
Yeah, sure. Actually, ironically, I was like, wow, lie down, so nice. And then actually I felt kind of stressed. I was like, unexpectedly, because it was like, relax, relax, relax. I was like, I'm not relaxed. and then, but it was also very, I was thinking of like dancing on the floor. And it's just like, you literally, you change the, because normally a performance has to be seen, right? Like no matter what, you kind of have to see it. Even if you're seeing musicians perform, you're seeing them. But then you're on the floor and it's just like, oh, how does a performer perform on the floor? But then you are like performing in people's minds. So I think that part was the interesting part. The marbles, you invite people to do the gesture, but unlike other participation, we cannot see. So whether you do it or not, it's like entirely up to you to like embellish or not do it, or just imagine it. Like, yeah, I feel like that part was quite strong for me.
Thank you.
Anyone else perhaps? One last or two kind of comments or queries even.
Yeah. So I question my own agency. Like I'm hearing your voice and it's very like resounding, right? It's like the voice of a goddess, right? Like overwhelmingly vibrating in the air. And at some point I was like, do I want to follow the instructions or just do what I like? So that question is very important to me, like how I function in that state. And because I cannot see people, I'm not like coerced to do what other people are doing.
And likewise, nobody can see you.
Exactly.
So actually in the yoga nidra practice for real one, you cannot move at all. You gotta resist the urge to move. So you can only move your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually in a lot of yoga practice, because different people come with different personality. Some people might starting doing yoga because they feel like they want to do extreme stuff. And maybe some people find the hardest is like restorative practice where you stay there for 10 minutes and doing nothing. Then your heartbeat started to go like boom, 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 boom like that. So it's the resisting to move is also part of yoga practice. But in the performance, it's a performance. You can move or not, that's fine. But it's nice to hear from you that you feel like, do I need to? Maybe I don't, that kind of thing. Yeah. But if you go to a yoga practice for real, and they ask you to do relaxation technique, you can move a bit, but you don't like move a lot. You need to resist the urge to move. Only work on the mind. Yeah. Okay. I think so. Thank you so much, everybody, for